Did it quiver?
Yeah, but we took the tires off and took them down how to balance this morning, and they put weights on. They both took all our weights off and put new weights on. So
I did the same thing.
So far, so good. You guys make some runs yesterday?
Yeah, we got 2 each. I'm driving for Neil Priesmone. He lives here in Vegas. And,
I got you.
Yeah, but
That's
we
cool.
might have had 4.5 pounds of tire pressure on the first hit.
Okay.
But
We'll figure that out.
yeah. I think he might be one above. He killed it right there at the end, but he was probably going back on his 505. He was 118.60, so he was 100 slower than he was yesterday.
That's the first run right there. That's the run from last night right there.
26.6 to 28.2, so there's 100 there.
And it felt like it quivered the tire a little, but
It did when you took off. I'm gonna add a quarter pound to it, see what that does. All right, so Neil just made his first lap. We did not turn on a wind light there, but he was 005, good, but just kind of missed the dial. So I'm up next. I'll take the information that Neil has and the weather. The weather's been wild this morning. It's freaking 20 degree difference from yesterday. But I'll look at the weather and then take his run and see what I think I'm going to go, and we'll go give her a lick, see if we can get a win for first round. Weather kind of throwing us for a loop. It seemed like it was a little fast this morning, but I think things are slowing up. So we're just going to dial to get there first, and hopefully the other guy doesn't know that he's slowing up, or if he does, it'll just be a driver's race at the finish line. So it's really, really windy, really cold. Track conditions, car still had a quiver in it, so we're going to change something up there again. And but at the end of the day, we're just going to go do our job and make sure we can get there, hit the tree, and hopefully bring home victory right here in this first round. All right, boom, baby. We just got off our first round win, round 1 for day 1 of 30K. I missed the tree. I was going into when I went to stage, when I turned my pre-stage on, I rode in a little bit too far, so when I started my routine, when I took my second big bump, I flickered that bottom bulb on, and I guess it just messed with me a little bit mentally. But good note is that I knew that I missed it, so I went to hit the bump down. Well, in Neil's car, the bump down is actually on the top of the steering wheel, not on the bottom, so I hit the burnout rev limiter button first, and then I had to think real quick and hit the bump down, but it didn't do, it wasn't enough. There's only a few thou in there, and I was 29, so I knew that I missed it, and I had some in my pocket to play with. My guy was 003. He crushed it. He was out for blood, and we started ripping down through there, and we were neck and neck, and he started gaining on me a little bit, and we were wheel to wheel going into the box, and I still hadn't done anything yet, so did my job, got rid of what I needed to. It ended up being a double breakout. I broke out 2 thou, he broke out 4 thou, and so whoever breaks out the least in a double breakout is the winner, so that ended up being me, thankfully. So we'll just take this info that we got. The car varied 1,000 throughout the whole pass from our last pass last night. The tire did quiver with Neil, so we added a little bit more tire pressure to it, just trying to take, this new converter seems to be a little aggressive on the hit, so we're just trying to take some of that out of it and absorb it. Whenever you get yourself in a situation to where you can't, your odds aren't as good to win, you have to figure out how can you win, and you have to do that within 5 seconds. So off the hit, I knew I missed it. Going down through there, I really only had one option, just run it down through there and do my job. So it worked out, I pulled it off. I missed my spot by 2 thou. Can't get upset at that, and I turn on the wind line. So we're gonna keep on rolling. Hopefully one day this week, or maybe tonight, we'll wind up in the winner's circle. All right, so we're back in action. Round number 2 coming up. We're going to get it right now, so let's go get somebody. All right, so I'm knocked up. I got to get off here, but so we'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we keep on going some rounds. All right, so what day is this? It's day number next. We're picking up, I said it wrong last night. They're combining the 30Ks together for one 60K. We're going to start the first round of that after we complete the 30K from yesterday. So we're going into the third round of the 30K right now. It is 9:36, so we had an earlier start this morning. Neil already got through on his first run. He won. The other guy broke out. The car, it seemed like it picked up from last night a little bit. So I don't know, the weather, it's a lot prettier today. It feels a lot better. Car should be faster. So that's the mindset that we have going into this. So we're going to dial accordingly. And hopefully whoever we draw, we come out on the top side of it. So we'll see how it turns out. And hopefully by the end of the night, we're holding up that number one in the winner circle. All right, so ended up winning third round. I was 6 red, they were 7 red. I was a slower car, but they have true start or equal start or whatever you want to call it. I'm not a fan of it typically, but I mean, it worked out for me on this side, so I like it this time. Car was right back where it was last night. I didn't know he turned to red, so still went down there and did my thing. He was 474, I was dialed 501. And it looked like it was still going to work out. Sent him through, and he was 17th out under. So it was a good lap, solid lap, good practice for the first pass of round 3. So going into round 4, I think we're in the money already, me and Neil both. So it's going to be a good day, hopefully. So we're going right back into it. It's been like, I don't know, it's 10:22 now, so 30 minutes ago. No, it's 10:10. So anyways, they're starting to hot lap us now. There's not as many cars in the round, so competition's getting stouter every pass. And it's going to start quick from here. So Neil's going to go up and make a first hit, and then we're just going to start hot lapping. Hopefully we'll be down to that split or maybe in that number 1 spot. All right, boom, baby. On to round number 5. I had to run Mikey Bloomfield there. He was 4, I was 7. Car slowed up a little bit, but went down there and did what I needed to do, and ended up turning on the wind light. He looks like we had the same strategy. Went down there and dropped, and it just fell my way. He broke out 1 thou, so it was a close race. I got behind 18, but he had enough in his pocket to be around me, so it was kind of in his control. I was just trying to put it dead on, but it ended up working out. So yeah, round number 5, we're gonna get this log run, and now they're gonna start hot lapping us, so it's be going quick. All right, so that was round 5. We were 0 to 0 there. I've been hitting the tree good today. I kicked it 6 red, whatever, round, 3rd round, and I rolled some in the box, and I felt stellar. There's no difference in the lanes really. So kicked it 4 thou red, he's 11, and 23 thou under, and I'm 6 thou under. I don't know, it's been a good race, and I mean, I feel like I could have turned on the wind light there if it would just drop green. So I guess I'll set up perfect off of that and see where it goes. I don't believe.
Round 6, Drax is round 6. Clean up a little bit. Drax is round 6.
I believe that I don't believe that the box is 1 for 1. So I never roll it all in, whatever I'm red. Most of the time half. So, but this time, since I've been wrecking it, going in, we got to run first round of the 60K today. So I'm getting ready to go take a break, go get some food, and then we'll set up perfect from there and see what happens. So yeah, 0 to 0. I mean, this sport's very humbling. You're messing with thousandths of a second, 10,000ths of a second. When they don't fall your way, it just don't fall your way. So you're going to lose a whole lot more than you win, but all you can do is just keep on pushing forward. It's windy for sure.
you check the tires?
No. Where's your ticket at? Neil came back, car wouldn't start, so we started diagnosing, put a new battery on it because thought maybe it didn't have enough battery juice, so we've been running the fire out of it. Changed the battery, still wouldn't run. Did a quick wire check, and one of the ignition wires, the eyelet just broke in half. So vibration, these cars go through a lot of abuse and vibration going down through the track, so it just broke off and it's part of it. But we got it fixed, and there's still a slew of cars up there, so we'll still make the round, so it ought to be good. The wind is like completely different. It's just the joy of racing in Vegas. Last pass was 0 wind, now we're 20+ mile-an-hour wind straight down the track. So, you know, whenever it's hitting the car, even though it's going 130 mile an hour, as it's hitting the car, it's slowing it down. So you got to calculate all that stuff in your next run. So that's what we're about to go do. So hopefully we can go pop somebody in the mouth, and then we can be in the second round for Saturday. All right, so end of Thursday's race, lost first round, had to get in the re-entry round, and we were able to pull out a win. First round was a tight race. It was just didn't fall our way, but we had enough data, and the wind finally died down to back to 0, so it's 21 minute, 0 the next. So we had enough data with that windage to get the car pretty close to dead on, and it fell our way. So we were 6-1 above 0, getting behind 9, and for a breakout on the other guy and turn on the wind light. So tomorrow's Million Day. It's a big day tomorrow. Really kind of iffy on if I wanted to get in it or not, just because losing things haven't really been rolling our way yet. But after that pass right there, it's just an instant confidence booster. We'll enter the million tomorrow, and then now we're going into round 2 for 60K on Saturday. So we're still shaping up right here. We're staying all the way through, not going home early. So we'll see how it plays out, and hopefully we can make something happen. But for now, we're gonna go enjoy the town a little bit, get something to eat, call it a night, and then get rested well and hit it for a million tomorrow. Oh, Bob Saget. Boom, baby. $1 Million Friday. Today's the big day. The tension's high dollar entry fee, and but it's got a high dollar reward. So hopefully we can go some rounds and find our way to the split at least, and hopefully come up, coming out the winner. That'd be more than awesome. But no matter the outcome, being able to come around and travel and come all the way out to Las Vegas and do this kind of stuff, couldn't do it without the companies that stand behind us and support us. So thank each and every one of you for allowing us the opportunity to be able to come and do this kind of stuff. We got a time trial coming up. We get a time trial for the million, and the time trial, you pay $50 and you put a dial in on it, and if you can hit it dead on, you go trip zip on the tree, and then you go dead on 0, they're gonna pay you 50 grand and a set of cylinder heads. So that's a cool opportunity too. But yeah, $1 Million Friday, this is what all the hype's been leading up to. So we all come out here for. There'll probably be a little over 300 entries. So it should be a great day of racing, and hopefully we can have some luck fall our way. All right, what's up? So we're back. We're going into round number 2. I lost first round. I lost first round. The car spun. Was not expecting it, and I wasn't dialed for it. So we had to run the re-entry round to earn our way back into round 2, and that one went flawless. Everything went exactly the way we expected it to. We did our job, executed the run perfectly, laid down 6 total, and the car reacted whenever I wanted it to off the throttle, and it didn't hiccup, so all that was good. And now we're getting ready to go up for round 2. Neil, he got through, so we're getting ready to go up there now and watch him, and then hopefully we can just keep the train running and a few more rounds and make the split. All right, so Journey to the Million has come to an end. Short-lived. Had something rolling, went back, crushed the tree again, and then driver error occurred. Knew the car was going to pick up. I dialed for it. The car was faster than me. Never got in my window. I never cracked the throttle. I went and hit my spot. The brakes just didn't react. So I don't know what the deal was there, but it still doesn't matter. I had so much room to back into him, and I never did it. I was just worried about the speed discrepancy, which was only 20 miles an hour, so it wasn't even that bad. I had the wrong sequences in my head, I guess, during that run, and I was going to set it dead on when I didn't have to necessarily have that. I could just back into him. He missed the tree. I was crushed it up front, and to make it worse, it was a double breakout, and I only broke out worse than he did by 7 thou. So we'll mope and pout and get all that out of the way tonight. We still got 60K tomorrow. I've got a chip on my shoulder that hopefully we can do something with and put it behind something. I hate coming out here and not getting paid and not turning on more wind lights because there's so much sacrifice that goes into this between work and family and sponsors and funding and the film guy out here. There's a lot that goes into this event. It's one of the biggest ones of the year, and it just makes it feel worth it whenever when you're able to bring back a little coin. But it's racing. It's not the last time I'm going to do it, unfortunately, but it's definitely what not to do in racing. So I'm very on myself about discipline and following through with things. Completely fell out the window there. So yes, I had a game plan to go hit my spot. I hit my spot. Car picked up more than I anticipated, but at the end of the day, you should have had your head out of your butt and looking around at your surroundings and reading the picture better. But that's racing, it's life, so we're going to forget about it. We're going to sleep it off tonight, then we're going to get back after it for round 2 of the 60K tomorrow. The guys in our pit this week, Jeff Taylor, he's still in, he's still doubled. Chad Axford's still in, so we're going to stay around and cheer on those guys, and hopefully one of them guys will end up coming home the $1 million winner. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully things will make a turn for us. All right, it is Saturday morning, day number last, and $60,000 on the line. We're going into round 2. Got some good sleep last night after the early exit in the million. It's behind us, it's over. So head down and on the grindstone and hopefully make something happen today. Got a pretty good handle on the car still. Just completely missed the dial last night. So we're just gonna move forward and see what we can make happen. We got high expectations, and hopefully I can do my job as a driver, make the car work out. I'm crushing the tree. Hopefully that doesn't go away. So we'll just be good up front and do our work on the end and see what we can make happen. But it's time for some things to start turning around right here. All right, well, it's over. That's it. We're done. Me and Neil both. We had high expectations going in. We found a problem with the car and figured out why it was stumbling on the other end, and we thought things were going to turn around, and then we both get cracked. So I turned it 2 thou red there. Neil Neil slipped going up, taking off, and killed ET going down track and didn't have a chance. But it's been an awesome time, and being able to experience it once again and hop in a car I've never driven. You know, I couldn't be more grateful for Neil and allowing me the opportunity to be able to do that. So, Neil, thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Anytime, Zach.
Yep. So that's a wrap. We're gonna go cruise the town. It's 2:30 Saturday. Our flight's at 7 a.m. So we got some time to kill. We're gonna go explore and see a few things in Vegas and try and keep Pop out of trouble and see what we can get into. So hopefully better results next time. But thanks to everybody that makes it possible, all the sponsors. Neil, thank you again. Lucas Walker's still in. Greg's still in. So we still got a few people to cheer on for, and maybe Lucas can bring this Vegas money back home to Kentucky. So we'll see how that plays out, but we will see you guys next time. All right, Pop, what do you think about this week's results?
Well, actually, we've had a great week. I've enjoyed it. Sunshine, 25-mile-an-hour winds, but we've done fairly well. First race out of the come in and we did pretty good for a warm-up race. But now then, the gasoline going in these cars, they're gonna have to really convince me otherwise before I give my alcohol up. And I might get his head out of his hind end. I want to thank Pro Physical Therapy for getting me physically ready to come to this race. About 10 weeks ago, I had a knee operation, a knee replacement, and I left it up to them. They got me ready to come to this race, and I can move around real good. My knee's great. And I want to just thank them for it.
Yeah, definitely. Got to thank them because wouldn't be a full team without the crew chief. So thank you for the words of wisdom. Love you too. And we'll see you at the next one.